Hello lovely people, I'm Joanna. Thank you so much for joining me for this session. And this workout is all about fantastic mobility for your spine, lengthening through your body, but also tightening and we're addressing actually tight hip flexors. So we're going to get lots of opening up of the hip and the pelvis areas. So really good for back pain, but also really fabulous to help you connect with your body. So if you're ready, we'll begin. So what I'd like you to do is we're going to start kneeling, and if you're a little bit uncomfortable with this position, a couple of things you can do. You can put a towel underneath the front here, if that helps you, or you can also roll it and just lift your hips off the back here if that feels a bit more comfortable as well. So you choose the level that's right for you. I'm just going to put that there. So starting with good posture, make sure we're lifting up out of the hips. This is going to be our kind of default position. And what I'd like you to do is start by lifting the arms up at the head. Again, check that we've always got that distance between the earlobes and shoulders. And from there, we're going to just reach forward, really reach as far as we can down our mat. So lift and draw the glutes back, so you're pressing back, but at the same time you're really extending through your fingertips down your mat. And it's worth just taking a moment here just to feel comfortable in this position. Maybe just rock your shoulders one side to the other, just connect positively with your body, draw those abdominals in, make sure they're not just hanging out there, people. And then from there, we're going to draw the hands back. You're going to come into a box position and a little bit of a cat and cow, so you may be familiar with this. Your sternum is actually going to come towards that wall. So I'm going to press my sternum in that direction there, but at the same time I'm just going to lift my tailbone up at the back, so almost like a banana, or in yoga often they call this a cow position, but I want you to have length. So we're not sinking into it, I want you to length through the crown of the head, length through the tailbone. So really have a bit of discipline in that position. And then from there, people, start this movement. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. So this is using your abdominals. And then from there, the movement gravitates all the way along the spine and the head drops down last. So you're really scooping in the abdominals. Lovely mobility through the back. Okay. Take a deep breath in here and then just go back to that cow position. So again, lead from the sternum. So the sternum is really drawing in that direction. Lifting the tailbone up. Make sure there's a bit of integrity in the abdominals. And then from here, we're going to start initiating movement from the tailbone all the way up. Drop down, press away from the hands. Lovely mobility through the spine. And then from here, come back. And you're just going to bump the hips over towards one side and then look down one side of your body. Now, all you're doing here is almost looking down towards your toes. You get a bit of stretch down this side of your body. Okay, check that you're even weight on both knees and both hands, and drawing through the abdominals as you come back to a ascended position. Repeat on the other side. So you just bump the hips the other way, which feels quite nice. And then just take a little look down the side of your body. So this area is kind of drawing in, and on the other side, you're just getting a nice lateral stretch down the body. Draw in through the abs, and then come back centrally. Now, from here, you're going to move on. We're going to tuck our toes underneath us, and we're just going to feel nice and steady. Spread your fingertips, draw the abdominals in, tuck the tailbone under, and we're going to push ourselves up, hover for a little bit so we feel that we've got integrity, and push the hips up and back into a downward dog. Now, just take a little couple of moments here, people, because from here, we just need to set ourselves up. Press away from the hands and the hips are high. We're trying to get the sort of ankles and the heels down to the floor. So you might feel a bit of a stretch here in your calf muscles. And it's quite nice just to walk the feet out here. Now we're going to come back to this position. So we're just saying hello to our bodies at this moment in time. Doesn't have to be too much. Just come up onto the open ankle position. So you just work into your toes and then just press the heels down. Feel a bit of a stretch. And again, just do that one more time. Just saying hello to your body. And then come forward. So in this position here, you need to be up on your toes and start to bring your weight a bit forward onto your hands. Tuck your elbows underneath you, and very controlled and respectfully, you're going to lower your body down and then just come back, stretch the hands out, tuck the tailbone under, and you're back to that starting position where we began. Okay, how are we doing? So take the arms up because we're going to repeat it, but we're going to move a little bit quicker this time. So here we have that integrity, distance between here and here, and we're going to reach forward down the mat. Stretch and explore and expand that wonderful space your body takes up. Press your hips back, draw back underneath, so you're in a nice box position. From here, the sternum comes here forward, so you just into that nice cow position. Tilt your bottom away, so you get a little bit of this curve dropping down, and then you're going to drop and lead it through the tailbone so the head comes down, a little bit of mobility, breathe for me here. And then again, get that length, so that yoga cow position, so the sternum comes forward, tailbone goes up, a little bit of nice length through the abdominals, and then tuck the tailbone underneath you and draw under. Here we go. And that feels really good. Okay, so here we are. We're going to add on to this position. What I'd like you to do is take one foot back and just press those feet into the ground. So you might get a nice long stretch through the body. You should feel the stretch, maybe in your calf muscle, but also a little bit of length through the hip. And we're just going to add on a little bit of looking down through that side of the body, just as we did before. Good. Come back to a center position. That knee comes in. Let's repeat on the other side. So long, oops, might need to move myself slightly here. Come back. Just press that foot to the ground. So work into that length, really connect. So nice stretch maybe in your calf muscles, opening up the hip flexors here. And then just turn your head gently just to look down that side of the body. Good. And then come back, bring the foot in, and from here we're going to come up onto those toes, lift up, and this time we're going to hover, so we're building on our movement pattern. Keep strong here, people. Tuck your tailbone underneath you, draw your abdominals in, press your fingertips into the floor, and after the count of 3 we're going to push our hips up, 1, 2, 3, and back. So they go back into that downward dog. So you come to a position that feels comfortable for you, okay? That is where your body gets the goodness. Press away from the hands, lift up and draw the hips and the ribs in so you feel a bit of a stretch, and then take your legs for a bit of a walk. Now I love this because you're just waking up the feet, and as you're looking at your feet here, what I'd love you to be aware of, people, is as you're coming through onto your toes, try to think about as much flexibility through every single joint that you have in your foot. So if you're doing WalkActive with me, you'll know that we talk about an open ankle. So at this point here, as you're coming up on that toes, it's that junction between the pad of the foot and the toes. Press both feet down, come back up. Do that one more time, press both feet down, feel a bit of a stretch, explore into the body, come up. And this is where we start to bring the body weight into it. So we come forward here, tuck those elbows into us. That's a bit of discipline. Draw the abdominals in and then slowly control down. So control, 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 lightly land. And then from here, reach, take a deep breath in and draw the back in, curl up, and we're back to the beginning. How are we doing, all right? Now let's repeat it. Here we go. So each time we're doing this, we're exploring and expanding into the body. So feeling really positive about maybe how we can go a little bit further with the body. Draw the hands underneath us. Come back. Are you ready? We're going to just cat and cow. So the sternum leads nice and smoothly. Think about everything being very disciplined, but also quite joyful, as maybe you're connecting a bit more with your body. Leading. Just remember you work to your level, whatever feels comfortable. Sometimes we feel our bodies are much more receptive than others, so we don't need to judge, just take it nice and steadily. And from this position, are we ready? Spread your fingertips, really feel connected to the ground. Tuck your tailbone underneath you, tuck your toes under, and here we go. We're going to come up and we're going to hover. So hover it here, lift, 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 lift. Good. Slowly come down, keep breathing. Knees come down, and then we're going to take that leg out again, so stretch into that calf muscle, press back, so you really feel you press that hip back. Take a little look down the side of your body, explore and expand the space you've got, come back again. So from here, take the other one back, stretch in and energize into that sort of calf muscle and also to your ankle, so you feel you get more mobility in your foot. Take a look down your body. Again, just gently work to what feels comfortable for you. Bring it in, and then from here we're going to come back to that hover again, so nice and strong. Tuck your tailbone under, tuck your toes. Here we go, people. Lift up, hold it here, so a little bit of core work. Scoop it under, and ready, we're going to push the hips up and back. So we explore into that downward dog. Take your feet for a walk, and as you're trying to do this, remember we're working through every single joint of the feet. So we're improving our balance. We're going to improve that whole alignment. Good. And push both feet down. Feel a stretch in the calf. And then come up again. Do that one more time. Push both feet down. Good. And then come up. Tuck your elbows underneath you. And then draw down. Good. Reach forward. And come back. Okay, last one. Here we go. Just move forward a little bit. Here we go. Deep breath in. Stretch tall. Moving forward and kind of a little bit more flowing with it now. So reach forward with your hands, press back through your bottom, draw the hands underneath you. Your sternum comes forward, get the length of your spine, feel really connected. How maybe your spine and your body feels a little bit better as we're doing this and repeating it. It can be a really positive process of actually having a sequence and repeating it, because sometimes when we start doing a movement pattern, it can feel a bit stiff, a bit awkward. Maybe our body's tired, but we're just connecting with it. So from here, are you ready? We're going to take that foot back, press into the heels, energize that foot. Take a little look down the side of your body. Feel how you can get a little bit further. Feel that length. Bring the knee in and change to the other side. So energize the leg first. Feel how you open up the hips. Come back, take a look down that leg. Draw the abdominals in the whole time. Come back center. And here we go for the knee hover. So spread your hands, draw your abdominals in, tuck your tailbone under. Here we go, strong feet, ready, hover. So tuck, 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 nice and strong. Feel relaxed with your body if you can as well. So that might feel a little bit alien because you've got a lot of body weight being supported here, but you've got to try to find a bit of softness. So you're strong, you've got grace, tucking your tailbone under. And when we're ready, we're going to come up and press back. Press those heels down. Maybe bottom comes a little bit higher. Maybe you feel a bit more of a stretch in your hamstrings. Walk those feet nice and steadily. Wake up those feet. Come up into your open ankle. Press down. Come up again. Press down. And this time what I'd like you to do is actually stay in your open ankle. Now push back into your hands and we're going to add on. This leg comes up and we're going to lift up. Now really draw up from the leg that's on the ground. So you're thinking about the alignment through the foot. Just take a little look at your foot. You should be able to see big toe, middle toe and little toe kind of having symmetry in contact with the ground. That's really important for balance and for knee hip alignment. Now from here, draw the abdominals in. Bring the knee into your chest. Your weight comes forward a little bit, so you're actually looking maybe between your hands, between your thumbs. Draw that knee to your nose, scoop in, be strong people. Take a rest if you need to, we're just going to hold it for 4 more counts. 4, 3, 2, take a look at your thumbs and then come up again. Press up, last one in. Here we go, draw it in, nice and strong. Breathe for me. How are we doing? Here we go, go back, lift up, and that leg comes down. Okay, now let's stretch out those feet again. Press back, lift up, press back, and lift up. Get ready on the other side. So when you're ready, make sure we're in a nice lifted position on this leg here. Draw up, and this leg comes high. So stretch into your toes. Explore the space that your body takes up. You know, really be proud of how you can take that space. So stretch into your toes. Press away from the ground. Deep breath in. Draw the abdominals in. Now when you're ready, you're going to bring the weight forward a little bit onto your hand. This knee comes in. So a lot of this is balance as well. So which is really good. You're pushing away from the hand, from the ground. You should be able to see your thumbs. Your knee is coming into your nose and you're tucking your tailbone under. Integrity in this back foot. Breathe in and then we're going to push it up. How are we doing, people? Now remember, you can take a rest if you want. We've got 1 more to go. Stretch. It's quality of movement rather than quantity. So if you need to take a rest, please do. Weight comes forward. Breathe for me. How are we doing? I'm quite warm, I don't know about you. And then press back. Really open up those tight hip flexors. It's fantastic for your lower spine. Fantastic for hip flexors. And this comes down. Foot comes back. Check your alignment. Press those heels down. Whoa, that feels good. Come up again. Weight comes forward. Last time, tuck under and respectfully, gently lower those knees down and then just stretch out. Woo, well done. So lovely, lovely deep breath in here, people. Breathe in and let your body relax down. Good, and again, breathe in and relax down. And from here, just walk the hands in, okay? And maybe come to a comfortable position. From here, you're going to tuck the toes underneath you. And I'm actually going to ask you to walk your hands into your feet. So your tailbone may drop down. And from here, you're going to curl up gently, 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 gently. And ravel. So take your time here, because we've been down for quite a while. So you may feel that you just need a bit more time. So from here position, I'm going to turn and face you front ways. So take a big deep breath in. How are you doing? You okay? Stretch up tall, feel the length in your body, okay, check distance between ribs and hips here, and from here take them wide, and again exploring the breadth of your body here, good, and again deep breath in, stretch tall, and then take them wide. And now from here, just to finish, what I'd like to do is to actually finish off with an abdominal J. So you have your hands level with your belly button. There's a whole tutorial on my ab J, so if you're not familiar with this, go and have a little look on my YouTube channel. But I'll turn sideways so you can see exactly what I'm doing. You're going to actually draw the hands down. As you draw the hands down, the abdominals come in really tight, so you get that lower transverse muscle. Now you gather up at height all the way down here. You relax the shoulders down and you neaten into that waistline. So you feel really strong, long, lean and taut, and then finish off with your global greetings. So we work into the length of the internal obliques, and you're going to hold that there for 10. Your bottom is relaxed for 9, for 8, feeling really tall, feel really proud of the space your body takes up. We've got 5 more, we've got 4 more, drawing everything in, 3, softness and grace, 2 and 1, and let it off maybe about 20%, so you just feel you've still got that lift. You have done so well. Take your arms out nice and wide for the body and give yourself a great big hug. Squeeze yourself in, people. Suck in that love. Breathe in and then send it out to the world. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.